To find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, Brian. The Timberwolves transaction just now public as Minnesota's front office is executing ahead of the trade deadline. They were looking for a throwback five to lock down the middle of the floor for them, and once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy, and you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And the Heat with some changes. Roddy, he's checked in for Adebayo. Coulibaly comes in for Williams. And it's Davis in for Walsh. Nets trail by 14. Outside Johnson. Simons outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Christie. He takes it in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Williams is checked in for Miami. And the Nets also making a change. Knight's checked in. Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Prez. 21 points in the game. Drops in the three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Simons, right side. Good on the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Miami in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Davis out there with Williams, and it's Roddy in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Coulibaly. Davis with it. Teams will make substitutions.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
Here's Prez. 24 points for him. Knocks it down from distance. Prez has got 27 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's a pick. To the paint. Here's Harden. Oh, he misses the dunk. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Here's Perry. Still no points. Pass to Harden. Here's Perry. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Here's Prez. Thomas defends. From behind the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Will it go? Rebound Miami. Koulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. 27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Prez. Give him 30. Buries it from 3.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Thomas. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Prez. 4th 3. And the Heat, another 3.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Nets shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Cam Thomas, and it's Harden in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's Prez. Puts up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's Perry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Christie's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Prez. Thomas defends. Here's Prez. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Christie. Three-pointer. On target from range. Christie's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Harden. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Prez. He's got 42. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Good. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Prez. And the 3 off target. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
Who's watching here?
Here's Perry. Still without a bucket. Off with the layup. Here's Prez. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to Christie.
Watch outside.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Prez, that's good.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Launches it from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter here. And there's the drive. And it's Perry missing. Miami has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. This one for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Pass to Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Knocks down the triple. Prez has got 51.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Here's Christie. Now Thomas. He's got 15. Denied by Adebayo. Thomas misses. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Here's Prez. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Thomas outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Heat. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have...
Both teams making some changes here.
Yes, MP. Get in there.